we looking at? We're going to look at Breakfast in Bed. It's a sour wheat ale from WeldWorks. It has strawberry, maple syrup, cinnamon, milk sugar, and vanilla. And WeldWorks is out of Colorado. Let's give it a little look. Oh yeah, yeah. That's kind of nasty looking. It is a wheat ale, so smell. I smell the strawberry, and I smell definitely the maple syrup. Cheers. It's kind of like drinking breakfast. Strawberries, fresh strawberries, the maple syrup, cinnamon. Yep, definitely getting the cinnamon. The vanilla, not as strong, but still in there. Kind of unique, not bad. It's not, the flavors are real and authentic, but it's not, like just bang, right in your face, but they're there. I mean, and extremely natural. Cobra missing out on the club, sit here, still at work, cheers. And first in is the Patriot Ninja. Harmar says, "You are first." And Smile Money says, "Congrats, first place, the victory is real." And Ninja says, "I'm honored and humbled, thank you." Smile Money says, "Wow. Patriot, damn, hitting the gym lately?" Yeah, I know. I got another scene for a different movie coming up, and I had to bulk up, and you have no idea how hard it is to get to this look. I mean, otherwise I just waste away to nothing. But yeah, I need to play a role as a 53-year-old couch dweller, and so I had to bulk it up a little bit. A lot of beer, doing nothing. Patriot Ninja, oh nice. Harmarsh, "I'm here, I made it. Canada isn't happy with Uncle Touchy." Other than a few shithole places on this planet, I'm sure a lot of people are scratching their heads because definitely the definite slogan for in 4 years would be "Making America Great Again." It would be the return, because can you imagine what we're gonna look like in 4 years from now? And I realize once again, once the carrot is being dangled, and I don't remember if it's March or May. That the bettors in Vegas will not pay out on the bets between Trump and Biden, who is going to remain as the president until that date. So I don't even. I just, come on. I'm sorry. Our country was sold out by the Republican Party, and the amount of I think especially in the case of the Supreme Court, I believe there's a certain amount of them that the dirt and their evil and their corruption goes so deep that they everybody just feared the truth. Everybody feared the truth coming out from Donald Trump. Not to say that it still won't. I hope it does, because I just again, anytime you want to speak the truth, and it seems like the more you just question. I mean, whatever happened to the American spirit of just being able to question stuff? I mean, oh, how things have changed under the powers of the Democratic Party, haven't they? I mean, just look at the bullshit going on any of the sources. I mean, if like I said, long before we even got to November, the media I mostly hold the media responsible for where we are. I mean, how many people? I mean, for instance, members of my own family, my own, like I said, my own mom going on and on about, oh, once Biden is in office, maybe we can move forward on doing something about COVID. Hey, haven't you heard about a little thing called warp speed? Everything up to this point in time had nothing to do with Biden. I don't know. I guess you can't fix stupid. You can't fix stupid. That saying, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make it drink. And if people are just so, I'm sorry, are just so frickin' stupid. For me, actually, I've said this before, and I don't care if I disappoint some people. To me, Donald Trump represented such a pleasant, fresh air change to the person as the president. He should be presidential. What the hell does that even mean? It means that when someone spreads lies about you, you just ignore it. You don't say anything. When you know stuff is BS, you just don't do anything about it. I'm sorry, that's not the way I would operate. If someone is spreading lies and BS about me, I am going to hit you back. And like I said, that libtard that took the survey after the Capitol thing, and over 90% of everybody that voted for Trump would vote for him tomorrow if we had the opportunity to do it again. And it's just like they've done to everything else. Try to vilify it. Try to make everything that used to be right wrong. Me growing up and generations before me, there was never an issue with firearms. There was never even firearms issues. I mean, just do your own search. Look at mass shootings and gun violence and when they basically started. It's like there was never an issue. There was never an issue. And to take them away from law-abiding citizens also isn't going to accomplish anything but give you and the government more power. Because the reason, and I realize it's just wasting my time saying this to you guys, but in case someone that is just uneducated shows up here, our founding fathers, we didn't get firearms so that we could go shoot Bambi and put some food on the table. That was a nice plus. But our founding fathers gave us those firearms in case the government ever started to do exactly what this government is doing right now. But oh my God, if you were to mumble the words, just basically talking about what our founding fathers granted us in those possession of those firearms to make sure that we don't get an overreaching tyrannical government, all of a sudden now you got factions that, if I was to actually really speak my mind, I am just a radical and I should be silenced. And what I would say is just pure evil. And behind the beautiful Biden flag there, there's swastikas and all sorts of stuff up, and come on, man. Again, we all know that our founding fathers wrote just such an absolutely perfect document. And in their eyes, I really don't think a single thing would have changed, other than all the amendments and the bullshit and the fact that it's slowly being chipped away would have never happened if somehow our founding fathers somehow were perpetually able to make sure that that document stood and what it stood for. So when you get people that are just looking for the ability to give themselves more power, like the Clintons and Obama, and make comments like, "Oh, it's a living document. Our founding fathers could have never foreseen." Au contraire, those men were so much smarter than you were, Obama, and will always go down in history as being smarter than you, Obama. Your only saving grace for not being the worst president in American history is now Biden. And I don't even know if that's even fair to count as a comparison, because he didn't actually win. He had to cheat, and then he had to get the fraud team behind him. And anybody that is not capable of seeing the truth, then either you are in complete denial or you are part of the problem. Harmarsh, damn, whiskey, babe, is bad to the bone. Patriot Ninja says very bad. Blue Healer, 2 thumbs up, late again. Well, I don't know. You're at the bottom of the pack, and I can say to you, all good, don't worry, next time. I don't know. Blue Healer, I'm just gonna have to go with all good. It's the closest stupid thing that they put up. Clyde, 5th, and whiskey starts already. You know, I got things back here that are, just taking up space, and I really didn't care for that too much. How about a little bit of a American oak, vanilla and coconut with clean citrus zest from First Fill Bourbon Cass. Oh, and you bourbon lovers, dogging my shit. Don't know why. Just not a huge fan of bourbon, I'm not just saying it because it was given to me by Jules, but the one that she sent, that was probably one of probably my top 10 favorite things that I've had the opportunity to review, let alone the fact that it was a bourbon. But I don't know, maybe it's that characteristic that some of you must really love, that really dark, and probably not the right word for bourbon, but that dark, dank quality of the bourbons. I instantly know as soon as I taste it that it's bourbon. That characteristic, that flavor. I just see some guy with 3 teeth and the big copper coil behind him. To each his own, thank God there's so many options out there. and it's not even, you can't even say that it's the price point, because a really fine bourbon is going to be right up there with a really fine whiskey. Someone could prove me wrong, because I haven't really gone looking for high-end bourbons. But it just seems like in the world of the price point, that the most amount of money seems like it gets it goes in the direction of a Scotch. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. There could be a $5,000 bottle of bourbon out there, but I don't know. I see a huge difference between the tastes and just the experience on Scotch. And to me, it's like, okay, that's a bourbon. And then, when you guys slap my hand, and it's like, okay, so that bottle is like supposed to be like 100, like, well, I can't, I'm not even sure which one, because there's a bunch, but the one that I just reviewed, I think NIHAP sent his response in Signal, and I don't get a notification like I would for a text message when it comes through Signal. And that was Bibb and Tucker. Hang on. Yeah, Bibb and Tucker small batch. And from what I could tell, it looked like the average, it was about $50 for a bottle of that. Again, it's a bourbon. Hey, if you I'll just make sure that Matt always has something good on hand in a bourbon, in case any of you are ever over and you're expecting some good bourbon. I mean, it'd be nice to always have see, this is how it would go. A high-end bottle of bourbon, a high-end bottle of whiskey, and a high-end bottle of Scotch. What do you think gets emptied the first? It wasn't as bad this time. I don't know. Cannot spend all night. I think I'm already starting to get into negative time. I wasn't originally going to do one today, but my little Sammy Poo's coming over for dinner. So, not that you guys aren't important, but Sam is important. So, Rich Huff, cheers all. Cheers, Rich. Ninja says to him, cheers. JP reporting in for the Shark ZF6 channel. Dude, now that intro is badass. Harmar says agreed. Well, I just figured I'd stop messing with a few of you. Yes. It's a program called Reface. Zeus builds those for me and sends them on. And there's literally, I haven't counted, I know there's well over 100 in the file. And it seems like there's a high percentage of female ones with my face on it. And I will admit, it's disturbing. I can't remember who it was again, but she's a fairly attractive, busty female singer with a very, very nice body, and may or may not have been an active participant in the Spank Bank, and now even that shit's been wrecked for me. Not to mention there's one of Alice with my face in it, and yeah, that's. But then again, my affection for her is pretty much based on her badassery. As far as body goes, she doesn't really. I mean, like this, To me, It's either a stick or it's a real woman. And I'm not in the sticks. Patriot Ninja, we're living in the Twilight Zone. No shit. Yeah, and I don't know what can, I don't know. See, we have simply gone to a whole nother level. And I'll be totally honest. You know how many people, how many videos, how many blogs, how many comments, how many people said that they would never allow what has happened to take place. And I'm really getting pissed off at anyone assuming that Donald Trump left us hanging. Donald Trump is one guy. And when he got deserted by his own party, those are the people that are unexcusable. I mean, really, you know, if what can you know, it's kind of like let's just say that we're in a group of 1,000 people, and everybody is saying that we are not going to get pushed beyond this point. If this, and we know goddamn well, and I don't care what I've had. Close friends say, I haven't seen a shred of evidence. Really? Hacking into a Dominion machine live? I mean, and this shit just goes like nowhere. It just gets completely buried by the media. I cannot be more disappointed in people than when I see a comment from someone who, one minute they're a patriot, and they're going to get in a fucking van, and the next minute they're like, Trump is a complete disappointment. Well, Trump got left. I could not still say more positive and supportive things about Donald Trump. And again, I don't understand anybody that has such a hatred for a individual, but can't see everything that he did for this country and what was accomplished in 4 years. Seriously, he said it himself. And it couldn't be more true. Go ahead and anybody try to prove me wrong. Facebook, YouTube, Google, anybody. Try to prove me wrong. Donald Trump did more for this country in 4 years than Biden has done in over 47 years. And now his ass has been in office for 24 hours, or whatever the fuck it is. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I was going for a record. Well, at least an F-bomb. And already it's executive order after executive order, and wants to undo this and undo that and end the pipeline and take away taxes, tax refunds.
Remind me when we go to the store.
Oh, gee, you betcha. You know, that shit's got a name on it. You should have me do a search for it and try to find it online.
Yeah. Okay.
Here, want to try this?
No.
It's really good.
No. Cheers, Lars.
Oh, before I don't forget, Sunday, and it's going to be before the brewery review. Sunday, we will be uploading our little look at the first thing, and it's the piggyback whistle pig that Christine picked out. 96.56 proof, 100% rye, pot distilled, aged 6 years in American oak barrels. Together we ride. So we are going to do our thing for the Patreon guys, and I'll have it uploaded. I'll have it uploaded over there.
Hoochie. Yeah, I'm gonna go finish making my dinners.
Okay. Chicken pot pies.
Mm-hmm.
There is a video on that, is there not?
Yeah, the fast version if you want to make it in a skillet.
You should do another one on that version.
Yeah. I think we probably will.
Oh my God! I mean, it's first of all, thank you guys for proving my point. Going over and checking out that cooking video. I haven't even checked it today.
I don't remember what it was at when I checked it earlier, but we're creeping on up there. Thank you very much.
I do appreciate you checking out her videos because I don't know what the holdup is. Good God!
Yes, thank you.
You know what? The brewery review, just for the fun of it, I monetized yesterday's brewery review. I am fully able to monetize over here, but they, if I honestly answer the questions, profanity, saying stuff about somebody, I hope somebody does something to someone. I am completely sickened by what is going on because anybody with literally a half a brain is seeing what is going on to this great country, and if you think that Joe Biden really won the election, then you're either gullible, stupid, or just don't care about America and the rest of the people that voted in masses and won. Because if you believe that the ends to your game mean that people's the true majority is taken away, and you don't care as long as the outcome works out just for you, that is the saddest thing that I have ever heard.
I just checked it. 103 views.
Nice. Thank you. I appreciate it. I know it's you guys. I know it is you guys. It's like the little things. It's like, I don't know. I can't, it doesn't even, like, for instance, I could have put that up on the Ebomi channel and it probably would have done very well, because anytime I venture outside of reviewing, outside of reviewing a flashlight or a battle box or a crate club, generally the views are pretty good. It seems like nobody gives a shit about, but gives me the opportunity. Gives me the opportunity to review something, and it gives me the opportunity to put stuff down the road. Because if you remember, if you were to go back and and make a count of every flashlight I've ever reviewed to this moment in time, I should be able to pave my driveway with flashlights. But I'm not like that. I stand true to what that man right there instilled in me. I don't have a magical shelf of stuff. Shit, I don't even. I've screwed myself over several times because somebody will get a hold of me. I won't mention any names, but if you're getting a hold of me via my phone, I'm kind of quirky when it comes to my phone. I know it's going to sound weird, but being that I can stand here and talk to you guys for 2 hours, I don't like talking on the phone. I'll text, which means I'm able to do it at my leisure and my time, because usually, as soon as I'm done with this, I'll be spending time with Christine and Samantha, and some nights I go to bed relatively early, and and I don't mean to offend anybody, but I just not a huge phone guy. And that's what they're kind of known for, is that ability to take phone calls. But texting, that's that's a little bit different story, or Messenger. And this is weird. I clicked on the computer, and you can no longer access Messenger via Facebook. Now you have to go to messenger.com. That's why like the deplorables, we're trying to roll that over to Signal, and created our group over there, which means if we can get that working efficiently, we will just adios Messenger, being that they're they suck. But yeah, so yeah, I still some of these flashlights are pretty damn cool, and I got to figure out a time. I talked to Steve. His son owns a pretty decent amount of property and a farm down in Wisconsin, and he's like, "You just let me know, and we can roll down there some night." And I'm waiting on feedback of being able to shoot, because I know that YouTube will I won't make any money off of a video where I show a flashlight mounted to a AR-10 and actually do some shooting. But as far as the potential and seeing them on the firearms, so right off the bat, I'm planning on bringing the KL-41 and the KL-52 and the Brynite. And Brynite is sending me the other Artemis that they wanted me to review. That's the one that actually has the switch on it versus the wireless remote. I kind of like where it is right now. It's mounted on the 24-inch AR-10, and that's a good location for that light. I mean, nobody wants to watch the videos. Oh well, I think they're still good products. I mean, I don't care. I don't care what you say or what you think. This company, for $100 to get these kits that come with everything versus an overpriced fucking Olight flashlight, and if something changed and they started sending me them to review, I'm sorry, it probably would be a short-lived relationship with them, because I completely despise shit that is overpriced for what you get. My through night, the what is it, the T, I don't know, I couldn't even tell you, because it's the one that Johnny Concho sent me, the exact same one, the T30. It's been my work light for years and years now. It fell down a well. I was able to retrieve it. It has been, there's almost no black anodizing left on it anymore, and it goes and goes and goes. I mean, the little button on the tail cap that runs it through the different levels, the little rubber boot, that was the one that they did not send an extra O-rings, and another one for the tail cap they did, but they didn't send one for that little switch. So I'm surprised with getting wet that it still works, because water just goes right in where that little rubber boot was. But if I actually, for some weird reason, it's too bright on high and I need to, I have to actually stick a nail or a screw head down inside of it and poke it, and it'll change light settings. But just goes and goes and goes, and I could have one of those, or should I say I could have 4 of those, or the equivalent from Olight, and it's like, why really Olight can suck it. Patriot Ninja Sparkling Seltzer. Okay. Hey, it's got booze in it. Gun Wild, late but here, bitches. Blue Healer, congratulations, Harmarsh. Yep, now I just have to get that shit taken care of. Poco Loco, I wish I could go back in time and tell the creator of FaceApp to just not do it. Smile Money. Beer is going to be limited to 5% ABV. Nobody needs more than that. The bulk purchases of more than 6 cans will require a permit. Poco Loco says 12 packs will be limited to 10. Hey, under this administration, I could see it. Shark ZF6. You gave a 20-year-old Pappy Van Winkle's Family Reserve Bourbon a 5. No way, that's not right. Oh, I thought maybe Sam was here, but she's talking to Jules. Mike, cheers. Harmar says, cheers, how's your dad doing? And he says, doing the same, but with swelling in the groin area and legs. Ooh, that's not good. Continued power prayers from Mike's dad. Poco Loco, the. Poco Loco, old. Poco Loco, guy. Shark. Would that be a rare earth magnet, my friend? I don't know what I was talking about. Hey, was I talking about this? Yeah, they're rare earth magnets. Rare earth magnets are badass. That's like, you know, a refrigerator magnet just doesn't give you that sound. One of my personal favorite levels from Checkpoint. I got the laser level over here. Actually, you can put this one. This is on the Checkpoint VMAG base. You can actually put these ones in there, but why would you when you got a late? It's got a Wazer. But I don't know. We were talking about that or talking about this. Yeah, this little guy has rare earth magnets too, and I had this thing for I think like a week, and I was like, I am not gonna go check out a video. I am gonna figure out how the frickin' thing works. I mean, of course, when you see, you know, that back there, you're just like, okay, it must unfold. But how does it unfold? Because the front sight post actually goes down inside of that. But voila, yeah, there's your rare earth magnets. Some of these magnets are some serious shit. I believe in order to purchase some magnets, you have to have a permit. And you have to have a permit because they want to make sure that you're not a complete frickin' idiot. When you get the magnets like this close together and they suck together, it's like a magnetic thing. It's suckage, extreme suckage. And if you get your finger in between the magnets, it'll just cut off whatever got in the way. And that is badass. That makes this shit seem like nothing. Okay, magnet talk is over. Smile Money, you, Harmarsh, was the first to touch Eric's fingers. Patriot Ninja, cool light. Harmarsh, please tell Christine as soon as I see a video from Ms. Bummy channel, I go watch it immediately. Even if I'm watching a video, I will let her know. Poco Loco, call in line. Great, now we're going to have to listen to Battle Bean every night. Let's hope not. Patriot Ninja, guilty as charged. Poco Loco, you're welcome, Ms. B. And she can say you are the best, thanks again, or as a smile face. I don't know what you're even talking about, but I think she would say you're the best. Smile money, not a bourbon guy and not a seltzer person, just not your night. Poca Local, you don't need YouTube for the show. You can fairly easily promote it yourself on your own website, and if you want to go a step further, you can get a public access membership and syndicate it on public access on cable networks. Laugh out loud. Poca Local, I want one of those Gerber tools, but Amazon doesn't sell them. Really? Clyde, revolution and justice for all. Yeah, well, we're not getting justice, are we? Clyde, sorry for the revolution on the last brew review, but I was busy chasing steers. Hell, I don't even finish the review. And he's got shots, beers, USA, USA, and I can say, all good, I understand, or 100%. I'm going to go with I understand. Didn't scourge. Nah, the trigger on your Glock knife, you were talking about the whole video, laugh out loud. Oh, yeah. I have yet to smile money this. I think some JP Springs and that bitch will be in. Poca Local, I watched this on the toilet, but I'm not taking a shit because Gator doesn't take no shit. Smile money. Wait, doesn't the like button help your distribution promotion, but you have it turned off for Ms. Bomey? Probably. I think John turned it back on the eBomey channel. I'll have to ask him about that. Christine just didn't want to have to deal with it. Like over here, as soon as the trolls figured out that the thumbs up or thumbs down button was off, hey, but you can still click on it. So I don't know if YouTube still follows it, even though it's not out there for everyone to see. I don't know. Good points, Mom. I'll have to ask. I hope the MCK is gone as well, laugh out loud. What MCK? John Solar. Got to 33 minutes 24 seconds rest in the morning while I scramble for hours to upload against all the freaks for the January 20th bullshit. Seems something happened. Maybe some idiot hit a deer or they found Hillary's emails. Who knows? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, definitely screws with the uploads of the quickies. Poca Local, my last Folds of Honor is getting opened and used tomorrow. I'm excited but sad because it's the last. I love that trigger. Poca Local, the smart car brand cars are gas. There is one with a 600 horsepower Honda motor. Hell, I've seen, I don't know how much horsepower it happened to have. I've seen a smart car with a GSXR turbocharged 1000cc motorcycle engine in it, and all the thing did was just burn up tires. But yours probably would beat this because to squeeze 600 horsepower out of a 1000cc GSXR, I personally haven't seen, I don't know if I've ever seen more than 400 horsepower out of that power plant, but didn't scourge Infinity Shot. Hold on. Oh, Sharky, that's what I forgot to do. I was going to fix that scenario for you. Do I have this thing plugged in yet? Oh, that won't work. Yeah, I don't see that's just not working out for you. See, it's still no good. When the monitor is too bright. Yeah, it's got the whole light underneath it, but reading comments. Small money. No multiple lines. Johnny Watson will never get a word in edgewise. I know, Johnny talks all the time. Nihap, Bib, and Tucker, small batch. Saw that. Thank you, sir. And thank you for making the whole phone system work. And almost killing John Solar in the process, because there was a point where John said if Nihap were to show up at his house, he would just punch him right in the face because he was so frustrated. Weeks. We were supposed to be a go for a live phone line 2 weeks ago. And then we tested and it was a fail and we couldn't get it to work. And after an hour and 40 minutes, we had to give up because the show was going to start. Then last week, I believe we spent 40, almost 50 minutes on it. Couldn't get it to work. And now it's working. And believe it or not, Johnny, and Cobra, because Cobra spends an awful lot of time on the other side of the glass now, we will actually be able to hear the opening music. So it'll be interesting to see if how the amount of live listeners changes, knowing that we will have the call-in line. Because we have been knocking on the 1,700 live listeners is like the next plateau, because we've been 1,600 plus. Stormy Coyote, I too have realized the error of my ways in the past 24 hours or so. I now see the good of the record high taxes on myself, combined with the added positive effects of never seeing any of the money directly helping me in any possible way. See? It's refreshing to know that you're going to get the shit taxed out of you and there's no positive repercussions for yourself. You need to stop being greedy, people, and realize that in a Biden, a deep state, New World Order, we need to make sure that we step up our game for those people that just need to sit at home and game and do drugs. Combined with the added positive effects of never seeing any of the money directly helping me is a positive way. I also can now see the positive side of paying double, triple, or even higher prices for just about everything in my life. Money does grow on trees after all. And to think that just yesterday I was living with my head in the clouds. Biden has fully opened my eyes to a better world. Amen, my brother. Amen. I know Discouraged called this shot out him, but Stormy Coyote, to see that the American, what our founding fathers were obviously fucking idiots. Sorry, that's an F-bomb. I didn't really mean that, because I want to try to get like I don't know if I get like a penny for this brewery review of monetizing it. It depends on what music I used. Yesterday's, it was the day before. Yesterday's was ineligible because I used that intro music. But yes, we just need to realize that to work hard for yourself is selfish. You need to make sure that you are busting your ass. Never get ahead in life, but make sure some fat lesbian and her bitch can sit at home and game and eat bonbons is what we really need to strive for. You know, you bourbon people, it'd be interesting what you might actually think of the Infinity. Okay. Multi-Gunman. I came for the whiskey, but I was expecting a beer. Well, I'm glad I'm not disappointing you. Blue Healer 260. The mystery of the humidor continues. Yes, I followed all the directions. I mean, this thing actually states that it might take a couple of weeks to get it acclimated and working in its own little environment before I even introduce cigars to it. Homie don't roll that way, but we'll see. I put it all together. I actually use some of the steps that were introduced to me by Steve, and this morning when I right now it's actually sitting on my desk upstairs. It was sitting at exactly 70%. When I came home, it was at 69%. I realize 70 is the goal for cigars, but 69 is so much sweeter. But again, that's dropped to 67%. I gotta check the humidification device in there, which is a shot glass. J-Dog is here at work. Harmarsh, thank you for drawing my name for the knife. Yeah, I know the peanut gallery is going to say rigged. I don't give a fuck what they say. Hey, let's just make them all feel happy. It was completely rigged and you lost. Harmarsh got a really, really frickin' nice knife. And Harmarsh, as you know, you are my brother from another mother. I truly hope the day that happens that we can shake hands, enjoy a nice reach around, maybe whisper some sweet nothings to each other. No, too far. But I am not sending you that knife because I don't like that knife. You know that I think that knife is badass. But you, my friend, are even more badass. And I appreciate... like the Spectrum girl, I appreciate you. And people can think what they want. I mean, one of the biggest fucking idiots. Again, I'll even go along with some of the stuff I've seen over the years. If you really believe that Eric goes out of his way to make sure that only his friends win, then please do not get involved with the Justin's Final Mission. But if you actually have a freaking brain, take a look at who the winners have been over the years. Was it Rhodey Outdoors? I think the last video he did was the entry into winning. I shit you not. What was her name? Tara Farley? I think the second or the third to the last video she ever did was her winning. Thanks to the very first one, I have had a continued relationship with Chris, Army Stinger. His life kind of got turned upside down when he found. I hope he's not. Well, he's moved on by now. When he found his wife's dating app online, that's kind of when he realized that it was over. Fuck. That sucks. John Solar. I had no idea who John was, and I really didn't even give a shit. I was kind of pushing for someone that I really considered a really good and close friend. And thanks to NIAP, I don't even know this alternative universe. Where would I would even be right now if it wasn't for NIHAP just basically saying, just go back and watch the damn video, and for the rules that we've put forth. If you really want to build a rifle for Evil Neil, we'll just build one and we'll do something down the road. I mean, we don't need to. I mean, you guys don't even know how many rifles have gone out with no fanfare, because that's not what it's about. It's about the America's rifle being put in the hands, and I don't even want you to know where they are, because right now that is just bullshit, because those people could be in jeopardy because they own that evil black rifle that shoots a 22 caliber size projectile. Yeah, it's so much more vicious than anything else. I mean, that's why I'm glad that I got rid of them all. Fuck. I mean, again, I was just the curator. I was kind of like the guy that shows up at the Smithsonian, walks around and goes, this shit is all mine. You may think it's all mine, but it really is. None of this shit is even mine, and now it's all gone. Oh well. You gotta do the right thing. You gotta do the better thing for the people. Stormy Coyote, absolutely. He knows. The rest of you need to get on board with this. You need to do what is right for the Socialist Party. Hi Hitler. Hi Biden. Yeah. Let's executive order this shit. Matt Davis, well, shit, I sold all my guns because COVID made me broke. Honest, Mr. Taxman. Hey, true that shit. J-Dog, one line, well, some people have your number. It's not going to work really good if you call me. Nobody will hear you. Cobra, congrats, Harmarsh. Sweet Ash? I think you meant ass. Cobra, you'll have to hide the knife inside of a fruitcake to get it past Canadian customs. Maybe. Shark says, okay, so I hid the machete in the fruitcake. Do I need to vacuum pack the body or just pack it on ice when shipping? Cobra says both, but use dry ice. Life hack. Cobra, Green New Deal going into place. Well, I guess I have to cancel the Bronco reservation and move forward on the Cybertruck. Good call. J-Dog, Cummings no glow plugs. That's what she said, J-Dog. She wouldn't know. And Cobra says laugh out loud. Stormy Coyote, again. Appreciate his well thought out stuff. Let's go. I just want to say thank you to Biden and the New World Order for making me a debt slave with no future other than being worked to death with nothing to leave to my potential children, but a future of themselves being worked to death in the undenying cycle of misery. This is obviously far better than living in a world of merit where the laws apply to everyone equally and you can one day do this crazy thing people used to talk about in the ancient world called retiring. Oh yeah. No, you
That's such fake news.
you do not want to retire. You wanna I mean it's kinda like what was that show? Hey, my left eyeball itches. Let me grab a fork and fix that. You don't retire. What the hell are you talking about? Good God, I'm glad that you're seeing the ways of the deep state. You simply, this is why we have adult diapers. You can work longer into the evening. You just diaper up. You dual diaper up because now that Biden is and Cuntletail is in charge. We will be mandated that we wear a mask, and yes, we'll probably have to mount a selfie stick camera to make sure that you are complying at all times. Cobra, don't be afraid to hang the locked and loaded phone line up if Stephen Hawking's chair is taking up too much time. I'm sure it will understand. Maybe. Oh, I always like a good call from Stephen Hawking's chair. Stormy Coyote. Thank you, Eric, for drinking that hard seltzer while wearing the mask. This gave me much needed laugh on this dark day in our country's history. Cheers. And I can say, anytime, glad you enjoy it, our pleasure. I'm going with anytime because it's whatever. Sharky says, crack me up too. Good luck over there. I don't know what to say because we can either take a positive attitude as a person of limited faith, because you guys know how I feel. I believe in a higher power. I am not going to go greet you on Wednesdays and Sundays. Judge me on that day if you need to. The rest of the time, I put my family and my friends first, and I do believe in turning your cheek. Unfortunately, I am no longer willing to turn my cheek to the deep state and the liars and the frauds. And I really hope that we all get to see what karma looks like. And that is not a misrepresentation of the spelling of the name of the hooker who is now being honored as our VP. I would rather hear what an FN57 sounds like going off in my mouth than listening to that bitch talk. Oh, my monetization is going slowly and more south, but it's okay because I'm having breakfast in bed. Cobra, 1 hour, 4 minutes, 42 seconds. What the fuck? Everyone knows you cut a slit in the mask so that you can drink your fancy beers. Jeez. Actually, one of my favorites was the mask that was 2 masks and every single... He was able to actually eat with his mask. Cobra. Jizzle on the flux capacitor takes you straight to 88 miles per hour. Sweet. I could get you there a couple times a day. Steven, you've rendered down your last 3 videos or so to 720, not even HD, just 720. Not me. This is being recorded at 1080. It is rendered at 1080, and it is uploaded at 1080. Gotta go. Wade, great news on the call-in line, waiting for a decent internet so I can listen again live. That would be nice. And to be on my show, not even a call-in. Wade, after today, I'm surprised Christine didn't take the bottle and chug it. Me too. Daniel, CT? I know I'm subbed. When was your last video? 3 days ago. What the? Oh, that's right. Oh, what is that? Browning X-Bolt. That was 3 months ago? 36. Oh, God. I'm getting screwed on this whole Mossberg 500 ATI Scorpion 12 gauge. Oh, yeah. That looks familiar. Been there, done that. Ruger SPO1 357, 2.5 inch barrel. Yeah, okay. So the last video I even watched of yours was the Winchester Pre-64. I'm just the opposite. Love bourbon, can't drink scotch or Irish whiskey. Blah. I'm not a fan of the Irish whiskey either. Scotch? Move the fuck over. Cheers. Tardisius Fireball Whiskey. How can you not like whiskey made in the USA and named after Jim Brown's character in The Running Man, 1987? Someone has a fever and needs you know what. Okay, now Sam is here. I gotta go. Not drinking Fireball. EMT Rail fan with the read more button. Your Ebomi fuckbook page is administered with a personal account, isn't it? It is not a second personal account with friends. In order to enable to keep your messenger, you can't delete your personal account altogether. You can deactivate it and go invisible until you log back into it. The only problem with deactivating is that your Ebomi page and the others that you administer with a personal account will also go dark unless these pages have multiple admins. Ebomi has multiple admins. I ran into this and went dark back in June. I made my wife admins of my pages so I could log in through her account and keep these pages. You know, I agree with Harmarsh. If you want to get rid of me, you're gonna have to get rid of me. Brad, A.R. I never heard of her. Me either. Sharky? A new set of tires? Nope. You should have gone for a commando-style barbecue and a freezer full of ribs and steaks. But, hey, a deal's a deal. Laugh out loud. Yeah, you're right. I probably should have. Jay? Those Wish t-shirts are cool, but I have to order 4X. Shark? The SVD, while quite evil, is actually a very old communist design. Commies should appreciate it a lot. They should. Brad, did you try them all or not? Brad, I got rid of everything except my muzzle loader. Oh, God, I gotta get a muzzle loader. Sharky, the brand Smart for cars owned by Mercedes is already so old that back then electric cars weren't even out there. I rented a two-door convertible one with a colleague back in 2003 or so in Italy. Drove it like a go-kart. Speed maxed out at 70 or so. Yeah, John Solar, that is not a battery-powered car. It has I believe it's a 3-cylinder gas motor in it that gets worse gas mileage than a Buick Skylark. Sharky, I was wrong in seeing the ARs. I see that now. I visited my local re-education camp, so I'm all good now. Thank you. I'm glad that this has been taken care of. Jay, the lead ammunition, all the way through the shit show. Thank you, Jay. Gunwild, the worst part of the Green New Deal is not smelling cow farts anymore. I mean, you cannot. Okay. Gunwild, I'm sensing a little sarcasm in the tone about the Biden regime. No, I love it. Gunwild, the Old Pro KL41 Plus is virtually the same flashlight as the 52 Plus with minor differences. Gunwild, well, if Battle Bean phones in the Locked and Loaded, it's all over for the rest of us. Market Zero, those bastards did it to me again. Deleted comments. Market Zero, can't comment on Sniffin' Joe's Don't Ya Know. DFC, here at work, copyright J-Dog. Gunwild, last comment. Smart cars have a 12-volt battery to start the motor, just like any other vehicle. Who's that checking in? Steve, Frontline Cigars. Check out www.stogielives.com. Check it out. Okay, seriously, I gotta go. Going to the club. Where should I put this? Breakfast in bed? Very drinkable. Very natural flavors. I'm really getting the strawberry and the maple syrup. The rest of it, it's not hurting it. I am going to give this an 8.5. I don't know what the alcohol is on it. I would guess it's probably very low. Oh, it is very low. 4.6%. Ooh, it's 5.56. I love that. Smile Money, you're doing a review? Well, cheers then, Smile Money. Rich Huff, cheers, clubbers. Thank you, Rich. Gunwild, to the sunny slopes of long go. Cheers, bitches. I'll hit the refresh button one time. And Gunwild, got the last comment. I'm out of here. Oh yeah. Flavored orange juice. Love it. Remember, I really don't have a topic. I just have a call-in number. So, see you at Locked and Loaded. Cheers, guys.